What up? This is Token, and this is my 24/7 HH King Bars. What is happiness? I don't know, because I ask myself the same thing every single day, but every single answer has been vague. How come some appreciate the sun after the rain, while others just see the puddles as if nothing has changed? Meaning like nobody really knows what happiness is. Everybody's looking for it, but every answer I get is still vague. It's still not an answer question. You know, talking about people being optimistic in their lifestyle versus people being pessimistic in their lifestyle, focusing on the sun after the rain, like, oh, life is good now, or focusing on the puddles, like, oh man, it just rained and life still sucks. Because some people, it's like, even when they have a shitty lifestyle, they're still happy because they're happy within. Some people have this awesome lifestyle, but they can't find happiness within. So there's different ways to look at everything. And as I watch people living a life I couldn't take, I wonder if they see a way out mentally. And as I watch people living a life I idolize, I wonder what they feel and what isn't seen. As I watch my whole family take pills for depression, I wonder what true happiness really means. I've always looked at, you know, people taking medication for depression like, is happiness something you can just buy and put in yourself and feel, or it's something you have to find spiritually or mentally? I wonder if because I'm genetically predisposed to it, that's the reason I find myself feeling weak. Only sometimes, in and out. I guess it's scarier when you don't have a reason to be feeling down. Sometimes I just am. Sometimes I just feel no one will ever understand. Sometimes I want to cry. Sometimes I want to crush my family's so-called medication in their eyes, tell them they don't need them as long as we just have each other. Then sometimes I watch them suffer. I just wonder what happiness is. Yeah, well, I basically talk about, too, my whole family taking medication for depression. And that's something I've always tried to avoid. I was like, I don't want to say offered that, but like recommended that for some of the stuff I used to go through. But I never wanted to rely on medication for me to be happy, you know. I know there's like, you know, chemical imbalances and people have different, you know, things within them. But it's like I never wanted to do that. I always tried to find happiness within myself. I've seen all these people take medication for depression, and it makes you think, like, is happiness really something? Is it something you can just buy and you can put in yourself and feel? The school I used to go to is a bunch of kids who look like they have it all, right? They look like they got the money, they got families, and then I get to know them. And I find out they're taking medication for depression or medication for anxiety, or got history of cutting themselves. And it's like these people are looking for happiness in the wrong places. And even when it looks like they have this awesome lifestyle, that's not always where happiness is found. Meaning that nobody really knows what happiness is or what gets them to happiness. And everybody's searching for it. And it's like this unsolved question. And that's why the song is all like, what is happiness, and no one knows the answer.
School should be about exploring all talents. It should be about exploring all crafts and making all opportunities possible. And when you cut out anything out of the programs, you minimizing the chances of somebody to become successful.
One of the first conversations I had with him, you know, he loved my uniqueness. He loved my originality. You know, he always said I was an icon, down to my Stally logo. If you ever seen the Stally logo, you know, he's like, man, you an icon. That logo should be everywhere. And he always used to say, don't let anybody tell you what you can't do.
Make your decision today for 3 weeks from now for the best possible result. That way you'll know that instant gratification, 9 times out of 10, ain't gonna last you and ain't gonna get you what you need. Put that work in. Take the steps, not the elevator.
He's like, man, I really gotta piss. And I'm like, it's all good, bro. Just piss in this bottle. So I gave him like a Snapple bottle, and I take the steering wheel. So I'm driving while he's pissing because he's gotta go. He's just gotta go. You know what I mean? It's not like he can hold it. It's like an emergency.